toa moso Awal Mohammed mamra ho na fi yen hwe de wabobwa no de ebre
Sergio Bibisa Frederick Asare the entire performance on a scale of 10 Sergio me rating 6/10 based on the performance of Bedane di of Free Accra Lions eba Kumasi Asante Kotoko. Sergio Bernard Dombote any Charles Taylor. Sergio Bernard Dombote the ultimate ko Europe. He had a stint ewo Hapoel Bnei Saknin ewo Sweden and Apple Boy Saknin in Israel. A honum na den time of Okon my friend Fernando Torres ewo that Israel time no, and of course Osaka Sweden kakra, but enukra de na Sergio the twilight of the career no ya agile board boy anisa ewo IF Angie in Sweden one of the division sides 5th division before so jai bobo. But Sergio say mainstream Europe there yenhu Bernard Domboti wo ho. Charles Taylor there Sergio before say Oba Kotoko no, not there was a deal coming on board from Sweden, but Charles Taylor and Timiam make that deal now count and Obe joining Kumasi Asante Kotoko. But bro free Accra Sufu that time no. Sergio Obisu Bisai say these clubs Africa Sports, Santos, Mount Cameroon, Liberty Professionals and Ashgold. Sergio Africa Sports say omo League 2 Okoko Diva omo second tier no. Omo Premier League ni edin the League 1. So say Africa Sports obeka se first division to second tier. Ehonum na say Africa Sports ewo. Santos FC from South Africa, one of the teams are also ebe mark a very good run for their money during the CAF Cup Winners' Cup in 2002. Ese ashia haso folk omona Bernard Domboti eshe long range bi eti amon sejo omon so sejo omo 3rd tier of South African football second division. Omon ni first division po, let alone talk about the PSL the top tier league in South Africa. So Santos FC of South Africa are also languishing in the 3rd tier of South African football second division. The same also applies to Mount Cameroon 2003 Omobaha then player Valentine Atem Omar Kotoko enwo chishi omopa during that day in 2003. Sejo Monso was second division in the Cameroonian league the 3rd tier of Omo league no. So Omo ni Omo first division the elite one no, let alone talk about the main premier division that Cameroon is playing Omo league no. And Sejo bebia Mount Cameroon so no. Liberty Professionals there omo relegation, so the team was bought and was taken to Hohoi and known as say ababe tene dina kwakoye Hohoi United. So team na e Liberty ni Seju and known as say akoye Hohoi United. Seju for Ashgold there say ya nim say adia ekobae nsensema ekobae omo ne internalize ye dimoti omo by indication ba say omo tobe kwai youth club na omo de akọ oboase na akoye Ashgold and no information and nama sisi ewo say omoto no mo de akọ represent ewo boase no mo bo in the first division no mo heson betimi anya qualification aba back to Premier League. Sejo obi nso bisa say CAF competitions no ebe sha say August for CAF in the last 2-3 years ni na ya na August na ye share competition as August September no mo bo preliminary stages na wi. So in October by then time no more group stages now. From that time no more share say abo group stages now. Kopim say yebebo competition no ebe wi. So Joe Binsu beside say Ali Eluzu in their second game no. Do we see them going out of the group? Seju extremely difficult, very very difficult. After drawing against Inter Miami in the first game, na ebinumu hunu say. Per the level of the clubs now more that group A no. Inter Miami, Ali, Palmeiras and then Porto. The Porto and Palmeiras a comparison with Inter Miami. Do not feel say Inter Miami and amwa di fem. Sesenka Ali etimi form so. Then think about the rest of the two teams, said you betimi settle almost scores with them. But they drew against Inter Miami and Enra against Palmeiras, they lost again. Now they are coming to face FC Porto in the last game. Porto so like a wounded lion because almost draw almost first game against Palmeiras. And no almost lose against Inter Miami. So honestly, I don't see Ali qualify. Okay. Very difficult for them. I don't see them qualifying into the next stage of the competition. So Joe Binsu beside say a no cre say win game our club World Cup now. FIFA the $2 million be mawana. Say Joe no cre.
Okay.
Yes.
Who win the game be $2 million?
Yes.
Wow.
Sundowns a winning game against Ulsan HD no. Omonya $2 million.
$2 million. Okay.
Odra obenya $1 million.
Okay.
Udra obenya $1 million. And so Joe Masa even throw the subsequent stages, you know. Udru round 16 obenya $7.5 million.
Okay.
Udru quarter final obenya $13.125 million. Seju. And of course Udru semi final and also obenya $21 million. Oya runner up, that is losing finals, you know, obenya $30 million.
Wow.
Then winner gets $40 million.
Whoa.
So Sergio, kick all those figures above my back to me in the region of around $125 million. Nti no na me kai sa sika ye di kai ba ya bebo hu nsem kra e wa ha ya bo hu dewuru ena ye ka se ahanom na esese ye club administrators no adwene hu ehihye ye league ni yi said ye be ya ye clubs no betimi up make a lot of mark in Africa. No mun say any opportunity about competitions like this. Imagine say oh nya Ghanaian club now no kobo na be a Ghanaian community more ehonomo e kwatwa bom say mo ko support Ghanaian club na. Say it will be huge for our clubs now mo esia kan nti ehonomo na say ye dadwene esese ko. Yen hihye yen football ni ye ni yenye ye club football ni ye yen domestic football no. Ni masika yentimi maintain players yenya correct players yenya good coaches niema impact no enye well felt in Africa.
Okay.
Na yensu yenya the opportunity. So Sergio way a plan. A plan is saying in clubs and the football administration. So imagine let's see say be a FIFA Club World Cup you bet twaso 29 you be hubi ubia before the 2034 World Cup be 2033 you be hubi every 4 year be. So picture the subsequent competition say in about 4 or 5 of the tournaments do we see Ghanaian club participating. This is at the SSA general. Then we plan towards that. And you planning same you bet me a league no am I in clubs na perform na yet me reach that stage no e honom na SSA ye general economy. So you be beside say Messi ashi Argentina Jesse abo match be against Ghana that say you been see that.
Okay.
Messi the African countries on your mob do in Nigeria owing to okay even the under 20 World Cup on your boy the Beijing 2008 Olympic Games obeka 2010 World Cup obeka 2014 World Cup 2018 World Cup so omona obeka se consistently we share omo pa say you be so beside say current generation of Black Stars ye who omo with among the clubs I participating in FIFA Club World Cup no. Say you a bibi because competition a year boy. Say you between the early years of 2000s now. Say you will see our players featuring prominently. Okay. You could have imagined say be a Chelsea but na isi wom. Ebia na Juve but na Steven Appiah wom. Ebia na Olympic Lyonnais but na Michael Essien wom. And all the other players almost are born more within those years, you know. But I said, yo, check it. The impact in it, how we fell short in the junior teams tournament, you know. Because yentimi more your home modern, entimi my players, entimi kopushi, entimi rise through to those big clubs. Acquire some more konenam, say academy and omonenam. Not Jelan B, afe no aba. So even share the current crop of Black Stars players. They must saying about top teams unlike those years now you will be no. Apart from Thomas Partey, our Becca say about Arsenal. A great A club. At a point now Kudus was at Ajax Amsterdam. But later on crowd be joining West Ham. So you need the current generation at home. Many can say only 3 Ghanaians pay and the Club World Cup.
I see.
And no more clubs it will be. Ya boa on crowd they will see a kind of Black Stars there. Samuel Obin no Spain and call Portugal and a work e ko fan by.
Okay.
Oka Ibrahim Tanko team na call Egypt 2019 under 23 tournament no. Samuel Obin no. And of course Obeka Edmond Bedu of Red Bull Salzburg. Onukwa the very young guy and a Red Bull Salzburg be taking from Ghana I didn't call 2 years ago no shomu junior side mu and I feel no mama the promotion the season abana we why a very prominent guy within the squad and so you who heard these guys are not too much of guys are more feature prominently within the Black Star setup.
Okay.
But at tournament guys some years back can you see Ghanaian players featuring very very prominently within the team. So you Bibi said you need the current crop of generation of Black Stars within the Club World Cup. So you Club World Cup criteria no Moses still among four. I was having a conversation with Miofasimi Nubina, Omudi Wachini, say, Montia says, we may try some metro, must still no money radio. So, what I say, said, you, ye decline, I said, tournament, a boy, 32 clubs. 32 clubs, no. FIFA edit 32 slot no HA host Eddie Kind Fabakuna host no any Inter Miami. Omo for US. Ena ye de 4 slots Ediama Africa. And ye de 4 slots Ediama Asia.
Okay.
And ye de 1 slot Ediama Oceania, baby a New Zealand no mo ewo. And ye de 6 slots Edema South America, Brazil no money Argentina no. And the rest of the slot no ye de ma the CONCACAF, baby a America no money Mexico ewo no. So the woman say FIFA dia tuja say number 1 se club bi betimi qualifier SSA between 2021 2022 2023 2024 these 4 years no SSA we are champion ewo continental club football top tier se Champions League ewo continent no between those years SSA we are champion so we are champion ewo 2021 we are champion 2022 we are champion 23 and 24 what a Teresa wa qualify automatically so you nchinwa sure ban nyina dodo na Europe dey no because omo no mo slot na dey e dawson that's the reason why a lot of people don't understand so Brazil say omo 4 clubs ewo omo Botafogo omo Flamengo omo Fluminense ena omo sa ewo Palmeiras. So these 4 clubs Munina are champion within those years. So the rest of the 2 slots no ye the chema omo coefficient of performance ewo omo club competition Copa Libertadores no eno na River Plate any Boca Juniors afa. So over Europa 4 years no Madrid ajimu mienu waji 22 ena waji 24 ena Man City ene Arsenal aji 21 ni 23. So, as I say, Madrid ajimu mienu. The rest of the 8 slots na ebeche no, Madrid ajimu mienu nti ababe ye 9 ebabe count. So ye she coefficient no. Coefficient no se monye champion a country cannot present more than 2 clubs. Italy, so more 2 clubs Juve Bobby, Inter Bobby. Among for beside this the reason why Liverpool and count. Yes, that's why Liverpool have played final of the 2022 UEFA Champions League final. Because Chelsea and Man City have taken the slot. No more team count. Come to me a champion Seju come back count.
Okay.
So see the 2 slot no Emma o country the next one say when your club wa born umodi wo Europe cry farmer no you be cut to the next country near kwa check it. So that's the reason why Red Bull Salzburg munyina account Porto Benfica are all part of the competition. So this is the criteria for the qualifiers of the FIFA Club World Cup that kosono. So you obi bisa say number of red cards that can be shown in a game. So you a trafo na che say game near pon. A trafo I have 5 red cards. Not just obenya 6 players. As I say, pon. Na game no ni like ni only no wafa. There's one game be a Mekai that was 2010 AFCON. This was between Algeria and Egypt. Egypt sharing final. No?
Yeah.
So this match you red cards pa. Kofi Koja was the man in the middle that day when Egypt defeated Algeria by 4-0. I think around 4 red cards and or share. Edema, the Algerians, you know. So Egypt won the game 4-0 and went on to beat Ghana in the final game. So in a football game, a trap for red cards, not just say a 450 game. No. So Joe Binsu Bisa say Samuel Unkum The first AFCON was 2010. Ewo Angola near Yekoluzu against Egypt. The late Christian Achu went to 2013. It was South Africa near Yekoluzu against Burkina Faso, and of course Barbara Mandiano was 2015 in Equatorial Guinea. So Joe Obinsu Bisa say FIFA Club World Cup na ekosu. Obetia Mamelodi Sundowns be chance na referee Clement Tepin se montwen weda no emu nhedanye. Eno the game between Palmeiras and Al Ahly. Referee Anthony Taylor at a point have to suspend the game. Na wama players ne real dressing room no. So you ebenya implication for FIFA at least going to the next year World Cup. Because around this time ya na ebebo. So as I said FIFA ehun said omo betimi ahyehyɛ omo fixtures ni ye and how they are going to plan towards that. Because these are eventualities bia like yan sheden who say beba yebo game na obeti say enias like enias sisa nti say referee wiemu asesa nti say referee either say obe abandon game na say obe suspend and say obe delay game na yamma be 30 40 45 minutes kakra and sana players na say ba be warm up na omoto game so say you it was very and implications na e FIFA no e was soro pa e was soro e wo FIFA Club World Cup na e koso say you I think virtually I'm done.
Okay. But so bit more a few minutes.
So you been so bisa from on with regards to $500,000 say ubetimi a make a significant impact on. Say you can even win the competition.
Sir.
Yes.
Possible?
Yes, possible. Especially for Kotoko. Utimiya strategic signings.
Especially for the Confederation Cup.
Signings been on the signings been on cover bro strategy.
Say there are some ebia positions bia loopholes bia say ohihim ohihye ehonum kakra. Na unya at least ni obetimi guarantee you some goals. So you Kotoko Africa mo make impact in those group stages ni nyina o dey kai 2008 dey no. Na Kotoko was setting Bequia at least within some level of games we guarantee say obema goals be. Kotoko ended up not qualifying to the next stage. But said you Bequia here the goal king, the top scorer of that year. El CAF Confederations Cup. With JS Kabili money Al Marek mo any at all decide. Kotoko ntimi mpiem free group stage but said you a ball competition we no. Still na Bequia was the top scorer. Sonny Akuba mo time no. Now there were multiple guys who can guarantee you goals. Abdul Fattah Shafiu, Maxwell Bakomo, and said, these guys did a very good job en route to the group stage. It was just the game against Al Hilal. No, Anakotoko here win and went to me anya. Emma Kotoko and Timmy and Pim Uncle Monim. And said, with Karim Zito, at least when you experience on the continent, winning AFCON under 20 with Ghana, Mauritania in 2021. Becoming one of the coaches to take our clubs for far since 2004. Ni and fast, Dreams FC, nobody gave them that dog chance. And so, in as much as be better se prelims, no come on Timmy and share too much of clubs are more strong our continent. FC Calon and also Obekai the Guinean side na Mushiano. But so they made it into a group and now Rivers United wo na club African wo. And said Joe, per the list of the teams we move into the group no. Yeah, the list no to why nyam pass ball na obi e bisa o say why na be qualify free group obe kasa Rivers United and Club Africain.
Okay.
But Dreams FC managed to top the group and defeated Stade Malien before losing against Zamalek in the semi-final. So Joe, it's possible.
It's possible.
Very, very possible. And especially ubenya na remuna ubenya supporters ebe mau mileage no mo bus stadium o mo be patronize games na say you Kotoko netimi bo game na obetimi anya sika $100,000 just one game and then say we dey grow with Africa project no
11:40